Hello to amazing people, and welcome to the third episode of my series covering card survival, Fantasy Forest. My first run after the release. People are super excited about it. They're like, make a tutorial, do this, do that. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best. Like a person can only do as much as they can do. I cannot clone myself, but well, it's fine for now. It's fine for now. I'm happy that I can do one video per day for now. Things are still a little bit tight when it comes to like development and everything. I'm multitasking a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I hope to do some extra videos maybe next week. We'll see how it goes. But for now, well, let's just sit back, relax, and enjoy. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. This will be like a little bit of a chaotic, chillax run. It's basically a perkless character here that we are running, so should be like a decently simple experience for somebody who has as much experience and knowledge as I do, but I don't know. Let's see if the game throws some wrenches in our machinery here. Right, so day 5, and I don't really remember what was I planning to do, but thankfully enough we have a quest system now to remind ourselves. Oh boy. Some people like it, some people not really. Right, I remember I wanted to craft a flint spear and go and try to like get some more badgers and maybe even a deer, and seems like I started investing into well-being, which it's not really necessary early game, but I guess I wanted to showcase it. That will slow us down a little bit, hopefully not too much. We're waiting to catch a partridge into a deathful trap. That's cool. And also, yeah, I want to find some apple wheat. What's apple wheat? Interesting. Is it apple or apple? But it's definitely apple wheat, right? Apple wheat. Anyway. the herbs in clearings, so yeah, it grows on clearings and meadows and stuff like that. So here we are in the river clearing right now, but it is fully forest, so yeah, we cannot search for it. It's a balancing thing. There's plenty of stuff around, just nothing's very useful. It's mostly just like, well, nettles, so nettles everywhere. You can't really run out of nettles, by the way. Somebody asked me that. There's just like, they're almost everywhere in the game, and the reason for that is because they're super important for making twine. So as silly as it might be, it's also really, really crucial. So like, you look at it and you're like, hey, this is my stomach fiber and my crafting fiber. Like, hey, fibers for the whole family, right? Okay, let me see something. Influenced by the immune system. There we go. Okay, this is still not fixed. Okay. Mental note to myself. We need to like fix that. Let me see something actually. Somebody hinted that if... Where is that? Mental, spiritual, physical. Damage, internal. It's not even here, it seems like. We should add it maybe. Huh, interesting. Maybe if I like save and load it goes away. I don't know, let's see. Oh, it did. Okay. So game's like working, but there seems to be like something that keeps it pinned for extended amounts of time. That's fine. That's all right. Okay, cool. So what were we doing? It's probably gonna be one of those phantom bugs, which is really hard to track down and fix, but at least it doesn't affect the game. Not really. We caught the dead squirrel. It would be a shame that such a wonderful creature gave its life, and that we don't eat it. But I wanted to say something nicer, like we don't acknowledge its sacrifice by paying respects. I think it's respectful if an animal gave its life to like make sure it's useful. Sad. Anyway, they're hungry, so We're gonna have to put our sadness on the side for now. Okay, let's go and urinate here. This is like an immersion feature, by the way. Shows how full your bladder is. It stresses you and reduces your well-being. The rate at which your bladder fills up depends on your hydration level. This is like really not important for the balance of the game. It's like more like an immersion kind of thing, you know, like for simulations. It's important to have these kind of tangible things inside it. And there is actually a way to turn that off. Like there is a perk where you can like make your bladder larger or even infinite, so you don't have to urinate. So if you don't like it, just add a perk. Yeah. Okay, well, I just wasted a whole bunch of that. Okay, let's focus up, right? So we said flint spear. Okay, we're gonna need a okay, first of all, it seems like we're gonna need another axe. So it's gonna take some embers. Do that. Do that. Do I actually have a sharp stone already? I should have a sharp stone somewhere. It's there. Good. Okay, we're waiting for that. And there we go. And then we're gonna make the axe. I don't want to use the sharp axe to cut down trees, so I'm just gonna use the stone axe to do it. There we go. And then we can do this. How are the things? Minus sleep deprivation. Oh, really? That's okay. Well-being's going down. Okay. This was this. Yeah, I don't think it's a smart idea for me to like start fighting the well-being laws, and yeah, we need to tech up. It's gonna be easier if we tech up. Okay, I'm gonna take the flint spear with us, and yeah, let's go and try to find a badger or a fox or something, or a deer. I'm not gonna go after a boar. So boars are in the southern part of the forest, like, and we are in the eastern part of the forest. So we would have to go southwest to find the boar. He's in the here, or it, or she. Well, it. The boar. The boars are in the wetlands. Yeah. Right. Let's go and try to find a badger. Okay. I remember that frost leaf from last time. Let me just see something. Okay, good. Wild ticket. Okay. Oh, you're looking for your bro. Your bro's not here. Well, good job, squirrel. Good job. Something left tracks. Okay. Oh boy. What's happening with the weather? Strong rain. Comfortable. Oh wait, why do I have systemic infection pinned? Oh, that's so bad actually. We want this one pinned. There we go. But it seems like my immune system's pretty good right now. Okay. Stag. It would be a miracle if we can kill the stag. It's a little bit... the stag notices you, we're gonna charge it. Tries to escape. So stags are like just like those. It will fear humans and escape. Try to escape. Should you run after the stag? Yeah, we're gonna run after it. To you too. Oh, we managed to graze one of the legs, but we are not like we don't have enough energy to keep running after it. But we wounded it. So okay, we're inside Shady Grove. Okay. Let's take a little bit of a break. And let's continue. Deer Grove. Okay, nothing here. Let's go south. And then let's go west a little bit. Oh, I ran into the Rocky Grove. Okay, we got some flint here. There is a hole here. I'll definitely like investigate this later on. It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing. Let's grab one heavy stone. And let's take a break. But like, I don't want to go down there just yet. And we might get wounded if we do so. So it's also a little bit dangerous. Something left tracks. 94%. Still doesn't say which direction. It's going to be much easier once we start seeing direction. So... Oh, we found a fox. Well, that's pretty good. Foxes are actually doable. Okay, The fox tries to escape, the fox starts running away, but you trust your flint spear and land a hit on the fox. You seriously damage one of the fox's legs. The fox disappears into foliage. Should we run after the fox? Yes, we're gonna. And we managed to catch up to it. And this is really good news, because foxes will generally try to run away, but if you wound them, then they're gonna fight. And now it's gonna fight us to death, which means it's basically meal. Tries to bite us. Okay. Oh, it bit us. Not so much about free meal. But, like, yeah, once you get it to fight you, like, you're gonna get it. Is this our first run? Wound this run? I think it is, right? So, yeah, I don't know if this calls for celebration or what. Looks pretty nasty. But, yeah, more leather, which is kind of important. We're gonna need it for clothes and for winter. We're inside the green glade. Oh, we're inside the glade. Okay, so, inside the glade... So, glades count as clearings now. Let's see the picture. Yeah, looks a bit cleary. Like, you know, it's kind of hard to make art and also make it look distinct and also show what is there. Sadly, we don't have a tab yet saying what can be found there or not. It might work or might not work, we'll see. But... glades are clearings, and then if nothing else you can forage and see what you find there, and sure enough we found some fresh apple wheat. That's pretty cool. And we do need to go back, but since I'm here already, I'll look for a little bit more. Okay, then let's head back now. So there's a couple of reasons. One is that we have the fox now and I want to eat it, but morale is actually going down now again, which is well, a little bit scary actually. So, so if you get lost, then I think for growth we should probably use a different art. This is the same art as it was for clearing. Let me see something. Yeah, this is like a tangle. So tangles are like these very thick areas with a lot of foliage, and inside those you will find different things than otherwise. Tangles, they have way more foraging and overgrowth, I think, than usually areas have, and they also recover it faster, if I remember correctly. At some point we were balancing all of this out. We set up the art, we set up the areas, we did everything, and then we had to move on to another feature. It's hard to remember all the details. The game is huge, by the way. It's like really deep and complex, and on the surface, just like a tropical island. Okay, wait for the flesh skin to cure. Okay, you can put this inside your shelter to make it a little bit warmer when you sleep. Equip some cured skin or leather in your bed for warmth. Actually, there is a quest for that. Let me see. Skinning. Yeah, here it is. Oh, we can complete it now. Flesh a skin. Wait for flesh skin to cure. Equip some cured skin or leather in your bed for warmth. Great. Complete. Objective complete. Okay. So there is a leatherworking quest, and the first mission is use bone or wood to craft a needle. We already found a needle. Needles changed a little bit. So now you basically get needles for free when you break bones. So I think it would be working better if, like, this quest said, like, crush some bones or craft some wood. I don't know. I'll try to remember it until the end of the video. Right, so we found some apple wheat. If you want apple wheat to dry faster, you can put it on your campfire here. In firewood, we can also dry. I think right now the most important thing is to, like, process the fox here. Let me see if I warm up. Okay, this is going down. That's great. Can I, like, get my well-being to go up? Do I want to bother with that? Probably not. Like, things are just, like, not good enough for me to waste time on that. We just need to get things going. Right. We're still in like, I call it flight or fight mode, where, you know, like, we got put as a naked person with very limited tools and resources in a middle of the forest, and yeah, you have to figure out how to survive. And until you can get some basics going, you're not gonna feel really well. And this is reflected in this stat. But then as you play more and more, and you get more tools to actually keep this nice and full, you appreciate it more, since like you just spent a good portion of the game like being miserable. Well, although the character says, I'm just fine, just fine. Anyway, there we go. And let's flash the first, and let's get ourselves some food. Okay, you can stop drying there for now, because we need to get some things going there. Okay, fat. Now we need to improve this. It's a little bit hard applying fat to different things. So I'm gonna apply this one here, and then we can apply it again. But I don't remember. I think our intention was, I don't know to which one I apply that. I think our intention was that you can only apply a thing once to a thing, and that they shouldn't stack, so I need to check that as well. In any case, let's just do what should be intended, and also, so we're gonna use one fat per food until we manage to get some features in which will prevent that. It's not so simple though. Like one of the newer features, applying fat to the meat, and turns out like the game wasn't really easily supporting that in CSTI. So we needed some new pieces of code, and yeah. Anyway, it's a new feature, makes it complicated sometimes. Let's see. So we could start eating a bit here, but we don't have anything to eat from. Let's just wash, I guess. Okay. Good. And let's see. Empty one of these. Good. Put it in there. Get. I guess I can do it like this. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's eat some meat with nettles. I think we already ate that. It just said it tastes okay, but that's fine. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's get some more blanched nettles going. So we're gonna fill up our stomach to the brim now. And I guess tastes okay. I guess it's just okay. Nothing super fancy. There we go. Okay, we're very full. Okay, we can save this for later, I guess. I'll put that in there. Actually, this one's like spoiling really fast, so we should probably eat that first. Okay. We could eat some apple with maybe with the rest. Oh no, you can't eat raw apple with. You can make some good tea from it though. Should I drink some apple with tea? Okay, we flashed that, so that's good. I think we just wash ourselves and then warm up and then just go to sleep. It was a very successful day. Caught the fox. Yeah, okay. The nettle spoils super fast. So maybe I should have just eaten it. How's my stomach? Yeah, let's see this as well. There. So This is our satiation bar, measures how full or hungry you feel. Overeating can lead to nausea and increase your stomach capacity, making it harder to feel full. Spending time hungry can cause stress, decrease your well-being, and reduce your stomach capacity, making it easier to feel full. So yeah, this is moderated by the appetite state. Appetite governs the rate at which you get hungry. A higher appetite means you'll need to consume more food, making it easier to gain weight, but also stressing you more if food is not available. Conversely, a low appetite will make it harder for you to gain weight, but also puts less pressure on you if food is scarce. Regular overeating can increase your appetite, while being very hungry can decrease it. So basically, the idea is like the more you eat, the more you can eat. The less you eat, the less you need to eat in terms of appetite, how much appetite you have. But like this is like disconnected with this thing here, which is weight. And this thing goes up or down depending on how many calories you put into your body. So your appetite is one thing, your satiation, how full you feel, and appetite, which governs how fast this goes down. And then the weight is just like how many calories you put this into your body. And like these two things, like they are like relatively connected, as in like foods which have more calories also tend to be more filling. But this is definitely not the rule, because like there are some foods which have like very low calorie intake but very high satiation, and then also the other way around. But the general idea is that like the more stuff you put into yourself, the more of this and more of that you get. But like it's not always like linearly correlated, sometimes like that depending on the food. But anyway, it's important to have good appetite and to eat a lot, because then you don't starve. And having this thing low, it's not nearly as bad as having this one go low. So eat plenty of meat, what can I tell you? Eat plenty of meat and you should be fine. Right, the fire went out. We're gonna grab some charcoal and ash. I'm gonna put more wood on it. I'm gonna turn it back on, heat up, and do another sleeping session. We're gonna do our second sleep here. I watched an interesting video from Toti2. Was it Toti2? Yeah, I think so. About how in the past people had slept 2 times, and then in the middle of the night they would wake up and do stuff. Very often this happens in this game. I don't think we have sleep deprivation right now. Seems like we're in decent shape. I feel like since I'm like not hungry, nothing like that, I could relax a little bit, get our focus filled up. Oh, I actually know what I need to do. I need to clean this. So you can take a bowl of water and clean it like this. So if you have water in a bowl, this will always be available. But if you're in an area with a river, then you can just like go here and clean it. This basically means that you're using a river to clean the wound. Here you can see like some usual stats. So how much it already healed, 25%. How much infected it is. This is the stat that we fix by cleaning it. This is the amount of pain it does. As it heals, it's gonna hurt less and less. And then also some wounds bleed. This one doesn't bleed, so it's just a minor wound. Maybe it bled a little bit when we got it, but it coagulates really fast. So right, let's wash ourselves and warm up again. Fish scrap spoiled. Okay, we don't have anything in the deathful trap right now. Also, this thing stinks, so we're gonna remove it. And now well-being's gonna go up again. But I guess if we are nice and warm and if we wanna work on the well-being a little bit, we could like take this off to relax our skin a little bit from all the stinging. And we can put them back on if you're like cold or freezing or something like that. Let's put the apple wood back in there and let's see what we could work on. Find fairy wood by foraging in oaken groves. Okay. Intermediate hunting. Okay. Catch a partridge. Fine. Do we have like any bait? I guess I could make bait out of firewood root. So this thing is like a root. Must be peeled first. Increase your body temperature, boost immune system, stamina, alertness. Slightly toxic. Less highlighted areas. Here are like the instructions if you wanna grow it in a garden. Let's peel it And let's use it as a bait though. There. And if I can find some more food, we can maybe combine this with it. This will dry over time slowly. Hopefully it dries before it spoils. Most food should. There's also like improved things that you can use. Where should we get our wood? Let's go south. I'm gonna go gather some wood now. I probably already gathered some. Okay, we already have an axe here, so I shouldn't have brought one with me, but that's okay. We can forage here. So it's a mossy bank. This is part of wetlands actually, but I think it's considered like as a river when it comes to what you get when you forage. We can put bugs inside the trap actually, so we don't... Okay, I need to take a small break here. There we go. Let's get a whole bunch of wood. There we go. And go back home. Okay. Put this on fire. Wonderful. Let's see what else. What else? So this is drying. That's good. Yeah. Let's keep this and let's use bugs for bait instead. That's gonna be much better. Right. Okay. Basic letterworking. Craft a sheet and equip it. That's actually an interesting tool. We can make a knife sheet. Or we can make a spear carrier. I could, I guess. It will free up our, like, hand here. If you do that. I think I like that. I think it's more useful than a knife sheet. Although knife sheets also, like, early on in the game, like, the skins are very limited resource, so whatever you make, it has to be worth it. There's also leather shoes. My feet hurt a lot, so making leather shoes would also be pretty nice. I think shoes might be more useful, but I don't think we can actually make them. Because we're gonna need another curd skin for the second step. Would be cool if you can make a feature to show every step what it lacks. And yeah, let's try to get it. I'll see. But there's like so many things you still want to do. It's kind of crazy. Game's always so big, but you just want to make it even bigger. It will come. It will come. Okay. Let's do some of that. Okay. Already getting a little bit hungry. So where did we get our well-being to 7? I mean, it's like okay-ish, I guess. Okay, and now we need to wait for a piece of leather to cure, so we can do it. So this will just have to wait a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, let's go and swim. I wonder how much does swimming increase? Okay, we're in the flow now, so that's pretty good. Okay, a little bit sleepy. And quite a bit hungry. Like you can always eat some nettles if you just need to fill up your stomach. And I actually like doing that. Even though it's not the most calorically nice food, it does help you like feel good about yourself. Okay. Empty. I guess I should wash myself from the rash. There we go. And then we can like eat all of it together with some warm water, which might actually increase our well-being quite a bit. I think warm water like adds 3 to well-being or something like that. Should we combine this with some firewood? Oh, we should cook it first though. So probably not. This is okay. Eat that. So let me see. I think, yeah. I don't know. I need to see with the guys, like, if this is considered a little bit OP, actually. That, like, hot water warms you up and gives you a little bit of well-being, or if you're fine with that. There's a lot of this kind of small tricks in the game which you can use. Okay, 51. 65. And these are not super filling, actually. But the water trick's working. Oh, this time I didn't get it. Probably it went down because, like... Yeah, focused. Let's take a small nap. And then, let's see. Relax, so we need to pee on it. Hey, well-being going up again. Wonderful. Drink. Nap. Okay, poop. So we got well-being to a decent place. Yeah, so it turns out like not wearing like spiky clothing helps with well-being quite a bit, so. It's still good to have it if the cold stuff comes, but yeah. Okay, let's see, some twigs, and what can we do during this night here? Like, we can definitely make like more fibers. Let me see something. Basic herbalism, intermediate hunting, okay. Intermediate pottery, oh, we could build an oven. Basic weaving, soak and dry reeds to increase their quality, weave a basket to store your food, weave a hand basket to increase your carrying capacity. These are all very useful, actually. Okay, basic tanning, yeah, it says basic, but it's actually like advanced technique of turning curd skins into leather to raise their quality and to make the stuff you make out of it better. I feel like even though it's like the most basic process of that kind, that it's still like advanced compared to other things you do. So I'm gonna wait with that a little bit. Okay, I'm very hungry again. I could spam some more nettles, but like I think it's better that we focus on some other things. I think I'm gonna go out and try to like hunt down a deer. If you do that though, like deers give a lot of food. It might be smart to like get the infrastructure going for preserving meat, you know? I'd say the most important thing is the ability to dry it. For that, we're gonna need an oven, so let's do that. So we're gonna need some mud bricks. So if we go to the quest here, I think the game already taught us how to make bricks, right? Actually it teaches us here. Mix mud with reeds, build a mud hut. So, but we're gonna instead mix mud with reeds and build an oven. Okay. Anyway, you get mud by digging it from the river, and then if you grab some reeds, you can make bricks. And then these bricks you can use to build some more advanced structures. Oven is like something between a campfire and a kiln. It can dry food, and it can also fire up some simpler clay things. Okay. Okay, the apple is dried up. That's pretty cool. And we can turn it into powder by grinding it down. Powder lasts a long time and it produces really good teas. Boost well-being, immune system, energy, and appetite while reducing nausea and diarrhea. You can use that to boost our well-being if you want to. Let's make some tea, why not? Okay. Drink. Good. Yeah. Okay, we got some hot water here. If you combine a herb powder with a hot water, you can make a tea. So we get appleweed tea. We're gonna drink it. And this will give us an appleweed effect. Also give us some saturation. Okay. So we got weak appleweed effect. It has like a gazillion of useful things here. Oh, increases wakefulness. We can stay like awake for longer. Increases appetite. Okay. Anyway, it's a really good herb. It's like a amazing herb. So yeah, try to stockpile some of those for bad times. It's gonna be your best friend. Calm you down a little bit in times of toughness. Okay, I'm gonna need more of that. Oh, this is very boring what we're digging dirt. So this stat is getting hurt as a result. It decreases with repetitive tasks and increases with varied activities or leisure. Has a direct effect on well-being and stress levels. So yeah, and then this will, if you get really low focus, it will affect your well-being negatively. So let's see, how's our well-being right now? Okay, we're a little bit cold. So if you warm up, it's still going down because we're just absolutely ravenous. We need some food in our belly. This way this. We could try to go and forage for some food, I guess. Not the worst idea ever. Alright, let's wash ourselves. Let's wait by the fire. Actually, I don't want to wait by the fire. Let's go north and let's go forage a little bit. I don't know if I want to eat frost leaf. Oh, badger! Already? How many badgers did we kill this run? Only one, right? Okay, so it's not really already. I hope my spear will... Like, oh, we learned a new move called Brace. That's cool. So, yeah, we have moves in the game. Like, they have different usages for different situations. So this one... Like, if an animal is charging you, I think it has a really good, like, percent. Here, not really good. So, we're just gonna trust our new spear. And, like, apparently, like, the fight didn't go that well. The badger just hissed a lot. And it got us really, really scared. Okay. Okay, dude. Oh my gosh. That doesn't happen often, that you run away from a badger, but badgers do that, you know, so I'm very surprised that's how that went down. Okay, we need to collect ourselves, otherwise we're just gonna run away again. So yeah, there's a fear stat in the game, which like basically determines how afraid you are. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe we're gonna be luckier with the other spear. I don't know. Okay there, Mr. Scary Badger. It bit us, that's fine. This time we were more successful, good. Alright, we're gonna take Mr. Badger with us, some frost leaf, healer's most, wild garlic. And let's grab some herbs as well. Okay, this is not great. We cannot carry all of that. It's like too many different things. I need a basket, that's what I need. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the mushrooms and I'm gonna head home. Okay, so now we have 2 wounds to take care of. Great, just great. This will not make us super happy because now we're gonna be... we're actually not in that much pain, surprisingly enough. Okay. Also... Oh, wait. We unlocked magic? I don't remember unlocking magic. Mahat, basic weaving, basic woodworking, basic tanning, basic letterworking, intermediate pottery, basic herbalism, intermediate hunting, basic trapping, skinning, basic cooking, resting, number 2, number 1, improvised shelter, sleep. So this tab here should show up. Oh, this is a bug. Oh no. How did this happen? What unlocked it? So this tab should not be visible until you get some magical insights. but it's visible. And you know that you got some magical insights because a quest appears for you to like do magical things, spiritual things. Like magic in this game is very, very spiritual. And for some reason, sometimes, and people already reported that, but it was like impossible to reproduce. So Riding the Night, Will of the Wisp, Fire Basics, Basic Pottery, Basic Plant Fare, Wood Cutting Basics, Basic Needs, Basic Hunting, Basic Fishing, Basic Survival, Skinning, Basic Cooking, Resting, number 2, number 1, Improvised Shelter, Shelter Sleep. Yeah, there's like no magic. So for some reason, sometimes for some people, like this tab shows up prematurely. Okay, let me save the game. This might be useful when trying to like reproduce the bug. I'm gonna pretend that this tab did not unlock yet, because it shouldn't have. So we're gonna do this once I get my rightful access to magic through a magic quest. So for now, we can look at this. So this is a badger carcass. It has a badger spirit inside it, and we can release the spirit. And releasing the spirit basically locks these, because you need a spirit to do it. But more importantly, it raises your beast affinity, which is actually a stat which you would need to do these anyway, so it would not be able to do them regardless. And like every time you like kill an animal, you should like release its spirit. I guess you pray and do a little bit of a ritual or something, become a little bit more connected with the spirituality of the forest. So yeah, I need to remember to do that, otherwise it's gonna be a magicless run, which wouldn't be really fun for a game called Fantasy Forest, because that's the whole point. Right. Let's see, the fire. Okay, I'm gonna butcher the badger. We're gonna clean up its skin. And then we're gonna start cooking up some foods. There we go. And you can like combine some interesting things. We got some healer's moss. Oh, you can use this to protect the wound and make it heal faster. Let's do that. So let's not eat the moss, but instead put it on a wound. So it serves like a dressing, really. Useful as dressing and edible if boiled, very bitter. So now this will actually like improve some stats here. I'm gonna show you soon how after we pass some time. Right, so we're cooking, that's good. Let's grab some, actually let's not grab nettles, let's chill with that. Let's do like, let's get some stems. So yeah, nettle stems and fibers, they also have quality, but for now, like, we manage like the goal is to have many items with quality and have it like interact with the in-game systems and stuff like that. So for example, reed's quality is very like well like shaped up, and higher quality reeds will produce higher quality like reed clothing, which I don't have on. Higher quality reed clothing. You can see this clothing has very low quality because it was made from low quality reeds, but yeah, and more importantly, I guess, higher quality baskets, and yeah, quite a few useful things. Actually, I'm gonna remove this, by the way. Right, so yeah, the food's ready. So we can do this, and we can do this. Good. And then we can do that. And let's see. Let's actually grab this one. So we can eat some. We can eat some meat with garlic. Some garlic meat. Garlic meat. That's fine. And then we can put some more fat there. So if you put fat on a meat, it will change its taste a little bit and also improve its values, like the amount of calories you get. I should probably like click this so it goes away. There we go. Okay, we can eat that and also get another one of these. Eat. And then finally... Am I getting tired of meat a little bit? So we can do it later, maybe. Maybe it is fine. It's also good to do some blanched nettles on top of it, maybe. How's our well-being? Going down, because we are not really focused. But we can fix that by taking a swim and then relaxing a little bit before we sleep. Like these actions, they will like slow you down. So it's like important not to do them too much. But now with 100% focus, our well-being should go up. But there's some rotten remains around, which smell really, really bad. So we're gonna throw these away. There you go. What else is troubling you, kind person? We're shivering and we are in pain. Okay. Let's make some frost leaf tea. So frost leaf has a cool, refreshing aroma, alleviates inflammation, and provides a mild calming effect against pain and headaches. So it's good. It's good against pain and headaches. So let's use that to our advantage. We're gonna crush it, like crushed things, like do better. There we go. And now we got some frost leaf tea. I'm gonna drink it, and now the pain's gonna go away, and the reasons for us feeling bad are fewer and fewer. We're still shivering though, so I'm gonna warm up, and now we are good. Now we're good. I'll go to sleep. Let's see, how is that? Okay, we actually have a minor sleep deprivation, so we should try to get rid of that. Okay, a nice nap. Warm up a little bit. Where's my like normal spear? We're gonna train. There. Raising skills in here is much harder. Like you really wanna like differentiate. So there's only as much as you can learn by swinging the spear in the mid-air. So you can learn a little bit from it. Let me see. Will there be a percentage for it? There we go, 10%. Okay, so let's say I do it once more. It's gonna go up to... No, it's gonna stay 10%. So like these actions have diminishing returns and pretty sharp ones as well. So like you can't really spam spear fighting training on the spear anymore. And also like you stabbed 2 squirrels, you stabbed all the squirrels. Like there is a limit to how much you can learn from one situation. So you really need to like seek out different enemies and try out different fighting tactics to get this number go up, you know? It's kind of hard in some ways, but also the game is balanced around that, so don't worry about it. Okay. We're gonna eat this. Okay, good. I feel like we are in really good shape here. I'm gonna nap. Get rid of the sleep deprivation, hopefully. Is it gone? It is. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Did we cook anything? I don't think we did. This spear is like not in the bestest of shapes. Let me see. How's the skin looking? Fleshed fur. This is still not done. And we've got fleshed skin as well. So this is also not done. I think we can put this in there. No, we can't. We'll need like some more wood, so I can go that. I also want to complete the oven here. I think we do have some mud piles, so let's do that. Okay, 1, 2. Wait, what? What happened with 3? Yeah, still need some more. Maybe we didn't have 3, I just like got confused. Who knows? Okay, right. Build that. So now we have an oven. And we can fire a cooking pot inside there and dry some meat or fish on low heat. So that's gonna let you have like food that's gonna last for a little bit longer. Can start stockpiling it a little bit. How's our well-being? Our well-being 58%. Actually, it got high enough that the morale started going up again. So yeah, basically stabilized. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. But like, is it worth still, or is it better to just focus on tech? I don't know, but I still like feel pretty good about taking good care of my character. Like this, like, I don't know. To me, sometimes it feels it's a little bit too harsh, the penalty to well-being, but I like also look at it. So, but this was done so long ago. Like, I'm not gonna go into details how decisions are made, but I'm just gonna say it's complex. It's complex. It's not as simple as you would be like. It's not as obvious like what is the right thing. So there's always pros and cons for everything when you're trying to do. I'm really looking forward to the leather gear though. The leather gear has like no penalty to well-being, so it's gonna be really nice. But we're gonna need to hunt a lot to get it going. Let me see. What's the time? Okay, I can play a tiny bit more, I'd say. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do one whole day though. Like the wood is getting low, so I feel like it might be smart to go south, get some more wood going. Oh. I'm actually gonna brace here. Hey, 11 skill. Nice. Okay, we'll chop a little bit. There. Can we forage? We can forage. Okay, let's go back north. I think it would be kind of nice to try and go and get the deer. So let's do that. Does this spear have enough juice in it? Seems like it is. Like, yeah, it's a low quality spear because our flint working wasn't really good. But it seems like durability is hanging in there quite nicely. So, yeah. Let's go look for some deer. Okay, we found some tracks, but some of it, like, they're really not fresh. Also, like, the day is already pretty late, so I'm not even sure. Okay, we're going in the right direction because the freshness of the tracks is going up. Oh, this is a deer grove. The deer might walk into us while we are here. But maybe not. I don't know. Oh, wound heal, that's pretty good. And the other wound has a healer's mode on it. Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna talk about this. So, so there's factors which help you like fight off recovery, infection, pain, and bleeding. They're called healing factor, disinfectant factor. I think it was analgesic factor and coagulant factor. And like things that protect your wound will give you a little bit of this. And this transfers into these, basically reducing them, if that makes sense. And you can also boost them a lot by using different creams and stuff. But like periodically over time, the healer's modes that you equip will like help the wound heal a little bit faster, just a tiny bit faster. But yeah. It's not really 1% faster, it's a little bit more. It's a bit of a complex kind of thing. But anyway, you can, like, if you get wounded twice, put a healer's most on one of them and then on the other one not. Then you'll see like actually how it works. Because like this thing will always stay low. Because it basically gets spent in order to affect these. So once it fills up to enough, accumulates enough, I don't know. There's reasons why we did it like that, so trust us, we know what we're doing. Right, Deer Grove, let's go west. Oh, it's a stag. I mean, let's try, why not, right? I'll give it chase, actually. Okay, where are we? Whispering Thicket, okay. We cannot go more west, so we are a little bit, like, we're on the western edge of forest now. So if you want to go back to the river, you always go east, 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 or you can go south, 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 then east and north to find your starting place. The map's really not that big and confusing. At the start, it seems very crazy, but it's really not that bad. Okay, we got some tracks here. They're not really fresh. It's a flower glade. Oh, one of my favorite things is here. Spirit mushrooms. Well, I didn't mean that, but okay. Okay, it's the buck again. Oh, we were able to graze one of his legs. Ooh, we catch up to it. I don't know how many times we have to graze it. Quite a big bit. Grazing wound is basically like, I think, the weakest wound in the game. Oh, we can still give it chase. Okay, I'm gonna leave it be. Okay, it escaped us. Deer Grove, okay. Let's forage. Let's go to the east. You don't always find the tracks of the animals, and we are lucky. We are following this thing. It seems like the stag is going eastwards right now. So every time it escapes us, it needs to take a break a little bit. Like, animals stay in their area for a bit, and then they move on when the time comes. It's like it simulates their life in the forest. Every animal has an representation in the forest, and they also move around just like player does, but they are of course predetermined paths. If you know exactly the paths of animals, like, you can really like track them down. It's a little bit hard to figure it out exactly unless you like, oh, you want a piece of the action too. Okay, let's take a break. It's getting a bit late. Okay, Shady Grove. Let's forage here. I think Shady Grove is east from the last area we were in, right? So as we were chasing the deer, we lost it, but the deer's gonna loop back around and come into this area, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, let's grab what we have and go east. Or maybe it's here already. Oh, it's it's the stag's wife. And this one, I don't think we managed to like stab this one yet, so I'm gonna give chase, but this is dangerous. Okay. So we're in Green Falls now. Okay. You seriously damaged one of the doe's legs. I guess doe is not as armored as a stag is. Yeah, no grazing wound this time. It's getting late. Okay, so we're the Shady Bank, all right. So it takes 15 minutes to move along the river up and down. So here's the problem, right? Why are we in so much pain? Moderate foot damage, okay. So during the night, you can travel up and down the river. But if you end up chasing the deer into the forest, we're not gonna be able to get back to the river. We're gonna get stuck and lost in it. So I really don't want to go into the darkness right now. So what's up with these squirrels, dude? So I'm gonna go, like, here, 30 minutes though, it's slower to travel along the river during the night. So today was a bit of a interesting day. Lots of animal fighting and stuff. Definitely hurt our well-being. Our character is not happy about like chasing around deers, stabbing them in their behinds, and well, not getting rewarded for it. So that's that. Okay, we kind of wanna eat what we have, so I'll eat it. So we're gonna roast some of that. We're gonna roast some caps. We're gonna, I don't know if, can we eat this? We can. Can we roast it? I'm not even sure. And let's also get some nettles. Okay. Should I try eating something? Yeah. So let's see. Some fire roots. Okay, let's call this a fiery mushrooms. Fiery mushrooms. Let's eat some fiery mushrooms and see if the character likes it. Tastes okay. Well, not particularly. Okay, let's try some blanched roots. Also, this didn't... Yeah. This will dry up over time, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. So we got here some... Yeah, let's try some blanched roots. Is it any good? Doesn't taste so good. Okay, this is the first time we got something that tastes disgusting. Like, so that's also a possibility. Okay. I'm gonna eat all of that. Okay. Good. We will go and sweep to get rid of the rash. We'll go relax a little bit. Warm up. Go to sleep. What's this? Mild fire brew effect. Ooh. So increases body temperature, boosts immune system, stamina, and alertness. So yeah, fire root. You get fire root effect from it. But there's also like a fire root toxicity. Did we get that? Where is it? We're tired of eating vegetables. How's my well-being? Okay, I'm just grumpy because of the feet hurt, but it's okay. Nothing that good night of sleep can't fix. It's gonna go away soon. So I guess we should stay stationary a little bit. Like once my skin is ready, so curing 86%, I'm gonna be able to finish my boots. That's definitely gonna help me move around more. I don't remember what was the weight at the start of the game, but it was probably higher, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you lost some weight in this whole story. Okay. Drink. Yeah, our feet hurt, so I'm not a huge fan of going south right now. I could make some more twine, I guess. Fire cooking pot. Okay, we can make some utensils. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's gonna be so much easier to make and eat food. Oh, we need to... Also this thing, right? Let's clean the wound, remove the bacteria. There we go. And let me see. Oh yeah, quests, right. Let's accept this quest. Let's already accept it. Oh yeah, right, here's the cooking pot. Right, so we're gonna need 3 clay and 2 ash, so... You make clay by making clay from mud. You like shape it. We already did that, right? When we were making bowls and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make a cooking pot here. Okay, I'm gonna do that, urinate, drink. Well-being's going down. Still, okay, now because we're hungry, at least we're not in pain anymore, but we are a little bit sleep deprived, so we could solve that, I guess. I think we solved it. No, not yet. Okay. Any moment now. Oh, okay, good. Let's see. Let's go swim. And let's go grab some more of that. Create some clay. Good. Eventually we're gonna fire this up, so let's put it in there. Let's remove this because it stinks real bad. Let's go south. Chop some wood. Okay. Let's go back north. Warm up. In the flow. Still going down. Yeah, we're ravenous. We're not happy camper right now. We can eat the fat, I guess. Yeah, just to like satisfy our stomach a little bit. Also really good caloric values. So that's that. Right, let's do more of that. So I would like 2 pots total. And then maybe I want 1 plate for sure. There we go. And then clay jars, they're kind of useful for keeping like food inside them, like powders and stuff. Like we got some apple wheat powder we can store in there. So I guess it's okay if we make 1 of these as well, but yeah. Okay. Charcoal and ash. We need to like fill this up. There. And make this thing. There you go. And then I'm gonna fire it up. So coal is really good inside the oven, really fills it up by a lot. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it maximum fuel. And then I'm gonna turn it on. And then I'm gonna urinate. I don't know if I wanna fight this right now, since I mean, it would be nice to keep our well-being nice and up, but seems like it's a little bit of a losing battle, really. Because we just don't have food, so. But let's try. Let's see. Swim. Relax. Okay, so this thing is like heating up. It already heated up. So once it, like, you can see the temperature here. Once temperature gets high enough, it's gonna start firing your stuff inside. Depending on fuel, it's gonna maintain temperature or not. So, not that. Oh, we can also dry reeds in there, right? Okay. Okay, the well-being is going up again. Yeah, okay, let's go to sleep while we're waiting for the utensils to fire up. And they're done. Nice. Alright, so now we got a clay plate, a clay jar. We're gonna put our apple wheat. Where is it? Bone meal. Where is my apple wheat? Did I lose my apple wheat? Yes. Inside the clay jar. You cannot mix powder, so if you try to put another powder in, you will not gonna be able to do it. Okay, this thing's not like working its job right now, so maybe we should like make it do its job. Okay. Plate is a really good eating utensil because from the plate you can eat more than 2 foods at the time. And yeah, I would say it's kind of important to go out. Okay, the pelts got covered. Now pelts are pretty nice and warm, so I'm not sure if I want to use the pelts to craft boots. Maybe I want to keep it to make some warm clothes later on, but I also don't know if I want to wait for this, so I gonna have to decide what I want to do there. Dry some meat or fish on low heat. Yeah, we're gonna go out again next episode and try to find some more food, because that's the biggest problem right now. I could keep putting nettles inside my body. I could also just go and forage a little bit, I guess. But I think the most important thing that could happen right now is that we run into a stag or a deer, and since they're already wounded quite a bit, that we can finish them off with a spear and bring home way more meat than we know what we're gonna do with. But that's okay. I could also like bring the sharpened stone with us so we can process it on the spot, because it's gonna be very heavy. I actually don't remember how hard is it to drag a whole deer back home. I guess we're gonna find out. I feel like I'm so close, but yeah. Morale's fine on 49 right now, stabilized there, because I'm kind of keeping the well-being relatively high, but it's getting harder and harder if you're like ravenous all the time, you know. At least not wearing spiky clothes helps. So there's 2 ways to play. Yeah, you can try to like manage your well-being and your morale, or you can just like be like, no, I don't care. Let's, for the first week or 2, just be very efficient. So like this kind of play is like super efficient, because you don't have to warm up as long. You can be like, I don't care for well-being right now. Let's just go tech, hunt, skill up. And then you have this thing on the 0. You're like really miserable, and your morale starts to go lower and lower and lower, because like you're like hurting your mentality, but actually you're doing good things for your long-term benefits. Or you can be like, no, I'm not gonna wear spiky stuff. Let's try to maintain our well-being. Let's try to take good care of our character. Let's try to like persevere while also doing like good stuff for ourselves. I'm more like a second type of person, so that's what I'm doing. But I just want you to know that you have options. So one way or the other is definitely not like the right or wrong way. It just depends on your goal and how do you want to role play it, right? So it is also a role playing game, among other things. So yeah, oven finished firing things. We can use it to like dry stuff, but right now its temperature is firing here. Anything you put inside there would burn, so we need to wait for the temperature to go down. The way thing is built right now, you cannot like turn the fire off. But we might make a feature. We'll see. I would like it. And yeah, we'll see. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I hopefully enjoyed it. If you didn't forget to like and subscribe, write comments. What would you like to see? Is anything I showed you like confusing, not understandable? Did I accidentally say something incorrect, not precise enough? You can feel free to correct me. I would be happy to be stand corrected. And yeah, a wonderful day, everyone. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Card Survival Fantasy Forest. And, well, we're gonna live through this spiritual, mythical fantasy some more. The Niemer signing out. Oh yeah, and hunt the deer, hopefully. Yeah. Niemer signing out. Bye-bye.